Welcome back, everybody. If this is your first time on the channel, first time watching a video, I want to say welcome. And I hope you plan to stick around. I traveled all the way from Bourbon, Indiana to Heavener, Oklahoma. Currently, I'm in Pateau, Oklahoma, and I'm in a hotel finally. Last night was the first night I slept in a bed in a very long time. If you guys have been following my journey, you know the last time I slept in a bed was when my buddy Mike, and God rest his soul, he's no longer with us anymore. But the last time I slept in a bed was at his house. And I'm here to say I'm so thankful that God has provided the way, provided a hotel room for me for at least this week. Now I am working towards, you know, a bit more. And I'll bring you guys up to speed a little bit. Yesterday after work, my boss and I, we loaded up all my stuff. You guys can see a little bit of it here, kind of scattered. And we loaded it all up in his trailer and his pickup. Brought me all the way here, and I got me a room for a week. It didn't cost all that much, to be honest with you. I mean, it is kind of a small room, but honestly, it is so much more than I could ask for. The Lord above is so giving. As long as you give your time and your heart and you're faithful in obedience to Him, He provides. So what happened was yesterday I went to my job, I did my work, and after that we packed everything up and we're here. And I know I haven't recorded the last couple of days, but that's because it's all been kind of a blur. It's all happened pretty fast. So today is Tuesday, and it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We only put in about 4 hours today. We are doing a bit of a side job from what we were working on because we're waiting on materials for the other job that we were doing. But yeah, I am here and thankful to Him and the Lord above. And this channel is more about focusing on me growing as a person, me growing spiritually with my Lord above. And if you guys like that kind of stuff, then stick around, because I have so much that I want to share with you guys, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. And this will be night 2 that I've been here, and I mean I haven't been here all day. I was working, and of course I got Domino's tonight. I took advantage of their large pizza deal. We got 3 toppings for $9.99. Not too bad. It comes out to about $10.50 after tax. Last night, which was the last time I ate at China Taste, which is 1.5 miles up the road, and I had 4, count it, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 plates of food. And then of course I had about 2 bananas in total. You guys ever eat at a Chinese restaurant? They have the sliced banana with the red stuff on it. It's real sweet. I tried to pick the ones that doesn't have much or any of that red stuff on it. So I had myself about 2 bananas, and then I had a big bowl of I think it was vanilla pudding, but they were passing it off as banana pudding with the wafers in it. Nonetheless, it was super good, and I got stuffed. And to be honest with you guys, I made it back here. I walked back. My boss had dropped me off there, but by the time I got here, I got a shower. Guys, access to a shower, and the laundromat's just right up the road too. And last night I did have a bit of a hard time falling asleep because I'm so used to being out in the tent. And I mean, all in all, I woke up a few times. I actually had a couple of bad dreams last night because, like I said, I woke up a couple of times, and when I fell back asleep, I wasn't exactly thinking and dreaming about the same stuff. But the Lord, I believe the Lord also plays a part in those dreams or nightmares, because the one I had last night, the one of the ones I had last night, it was quite terrifying. But it was about somebody else, about somebody I care deeply about. But I messed up in a very, very bad way with her, and we are no longer on speaking terms. But it stuck with me so hard today. I tried reaching out to her. I don't think it made it to her. I was really worried about her. I don't know what exactly it was about. I really don't. But other than that, like, I woke up without either one of my hips hurting this morning because I didn't have to worry about tossing and turning on the ground. This bed is like almost all of it's all memory foam, and it was quite amazing. What I'm gonna do here is I don't know if you guys can see it. I got the computer on back there. I'm just messing around because I haven't been able to play in a long time. But that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the evening. I'm gonna make a trip up to the store. I want to buy some coffee because they got a little coffee maker here, and it'd be nice to have my own coffee. So I'm gonna do that, relax. Another early morning tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon, if everything plays out, I'll have another update for you guys. Good morning, guys. Wednesday morning, 6:15 a.m. Got my coffee going. Making some more for my actual Contigo to take with me on the road. I ate a lot of sweets last night, and I'm feeling it this morning. But yeah, getting around this morning. Yep, those sweets really kicked my butt. But I wanted to say good morning, everybody, and good morning, Lord. Thank you for waking me up. Thursday morning, guys. I'm pretty tired this morning again. I had a very long day yesterday. It pretty much whooped my butt. I picked up the application for the apartments over there in Heavener and got those filled out. They're right here. Right here. They want $50 to run the application, background check and stuff. So I gotta get that paid to them as well. I actually sat and I spoke with Stephanie and Kevin, which are the people that run the apartments there. And I actually got a chance to look at one of the apartments that they're remodeling, and it looks pretty good. I mean, it's bigger than this room. It's probably about twice the size of this room. I'll be able to get this application turned in today after work, and it's still going to be a little while before the apartment's going to be available. But yeah, guys, I got my coffee brewing back there. You might actually be able to hear it. I'm going to get around, get dressed, and get ready to head to work. Hey guys, just got back from walking from the buffet up the road. I had Chinese again tonight. First time I'd eaten since last night, which I had Chinese again last night. And I told you guys I'm gonna burn myself out on that while I'm still here. I'm gonna take full advantage of it. Today has been an amazing day. Only put in 6 hours of work. That's not counting ride time, as it's about an hour and 40 minutes altogether for ride time, because I'm not the only one that my boss picks up. He actually picks everybody up on our crew, and all of us are in different locations. I'm way over here in Poto. Got one guy that's on the edge of Poto. Well, actually over there. He's actually over there in Heavener. And then one's down in downtown Heavener. And so yeah, 3 different spots. It's been a great day. We actually went to a different location today and got started putting up our H-frames. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 or 6 H frames put in, but we had to put one H frame in way off in the back field, which we had to truck through chest high weeds, like, and there's wheat back there. I believe it's wheat, remnants of where they used to grow wheat out there, just wild wheat now. But we had to cross a creek bed. We had to carry everything back there to lay that one H brace, and well, we had to carry it all because he couldn't get the truck back there. It just wasn't happening. But we had a really good day, and I had some really good Chinese. I ate more than I did yesterday, and I am definitely stuffed. So I'm gonna go the rest of the day without eating anything, and then maybe even not even eat tomorrow. I need to fast a little bit because gotta be careful putting on that weight. I don't want it to slow me down because I don't know about anybody else, but I know about me personally. When I have this weight in front of me on my belly and I'm trying to hustle and move fast, it wins. It gasps me. It just puts me, puts me down. It drags me. That's so tough. But yeah, we've had a great day, and I got one more day of work this week. I don't think I'm gonna work Saturday, at least not with my boss Lane fencing. I was walking back to the Chinese place, and my door was wide open, and I saw stuff sitting out front. So naturally, as soon as I realized it was sitting in front of my door, I started picking up pace and walking faster. And I got here and I realized it was cleaning supplies. And then I walked in here and I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" Because the thing is, it surprised me because Marcia here at the front desk, when I got in here for the week, she said, "No, there would be no housekeeping throughout the week." So that didn't even cross my mind at first, the housekeeping, when I started seeing my stuff or seeing the stuff out there. So I got a little nervous about it. That's why I started walking fast. But when I got in here, I said, "Hey, how you doing?" We got to talking a little bit. Her name's Jamie, real sweetheart. And she got me some fresh beddings, cleaned up my counters and my toilet, got me some fresh towels and washcloths, and we talked a little bit. And real sweetheart. And I helped her carry the stuff back over to the holding area, the laundry room. And yeah, I got a chance to meet somebody new again. Anyways, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna take a shower. I think I'm gonna binge watch the rest of the Dead Zone. I think I got about 4 or 5 episodes left of that, and then maybe get on my computer and play some games. Not sure. Tomorrow morning is gonna be a little bit later of a morning because we have to stop at Atwood's and pick up some cement, a bunch of bags of cement, and they don't open till 7. So that's why we're going to be leaving a bit later. So yeah, I think that might be pretty much the extent of my day. I'm going to relax and try to take my mind off of things, and yeah.
Friday morning, guys, 6:20 a.m. and I stayed up pretty late last night. I had a lot of stuff on my mind. Been going through a lot of things, like trying to think about stuff moving forward with the apartment, with this hotel, with all my stuff. Not worrying about it, just thinking about it. Thinking about the plans ahead, and I'm just working on moving forward in life. But yeah, guys, I slept really good last night, and I'm looking forward to this day. And thank you, Lord, for waking me up. I'm so thankful. The boss man said it's gonna probably be a long day. Waiting for coffee to brew. And then I'm gonna finish getting myself together and then be off to work.
It is the afternoon of Friday. We ended up not having a long day today because, well, we were working out in a pasture and they had a bobcat out there with a big bush hog on it, a big mower, and they cut down a bunch of stuff. But the way that They were bush hogging it. He had it up at an angle like this, mowing it forward. And, well, he cut down a really thick bush, and it left a really sharp point. And my boss, bless his soul, he drove right over it, didn't know it, ended up getting a flat tire, and luckily enough, he did have a spare up underneath the back end of his the bed of his truck. We were able to get that replaced, but with that happening, it set us back quite a bit. And we also we don't have a side-by-side right now, a quad of any type, to do a lot of the heavy moving for us, and that's why he had the truck out there in the field. It just hindered us, really. It hindered us from being able to move material quicker from one end to the other. And with that happening, we ended up running out of cement and a couple other things. And because of the time of the day it was, the boss man decided to call it quits. And so I'm here. Don't really know what I'm going to be doing through the weekend, but we'll have to see. I'm not going to be going to church this Sunday, but I am going to be watching service, which I have been the last couple of nights. The church service there at First Baptist Church in Heavener, they recorded and they put it up on YouTube. So I'm going to be able to watch it on there anyways. Maybe not this Sunday, this Sunday's service. I will miss that, but eventually I'll be able to catch up with it on YouTube. But yeah, I'm going to be watching some of that, but I'm also going to be winding down and relaxing here. I had Chinese again tonight, third night in a row. I plan to fast tomorrow. But yeah, guys, it's been a great week, and I thank you all for following along. And if you have made it to the end, do me a favor, hit that like button, and consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. My life is changing right now. I'm growing as a human being, working on becoming closer to the Lord. And I know I'm not living out of my tent anymore, and I don't think I will be going back to that. Although I know several times, including today, actually on the ride back, I was really quiet because I was thinking about how much I missed living out there in my tent. And I want to go back to living out of my tent. It was enjoyable. It was away from everything. It helped being away from everything. It helped me get closer to the Lord without the influence of everything else that's negative floating around me. And I know I need to learn to deal with that negativity and still stay closer to the Lord. I know that needs to happen. But I just miss it. I've been here this will be my 5th night here, and I just miss it out there. But yeah, this is going to be the end of this video, guys. Again, if you enjoyed it, do me a favor, share it with a friend of yours. Some of you think that might enjoy it as well. And let me know down in the comments section below what you guys would like to start seeing on this channel moving forward. It's always going to be focused about me growing as a person and expanding my love, or my connection and the love of Jesus Christ within me. But yeah, this is going to be it, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.